Hello everyone, I'm here to do a video responding to Mr. Ripsion on a video he calls Radical Feminists Win Again. So by the title you can already tell this is good. I've already seen a little bit of this video in its head, and it's pretty stupid already. Also it is almost 5 a.m. at the time of this recording, so if I seem really spacey and tired, that's why. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow reptiles, to Feminist Saturdays! And no, this is not going to become a thing every single week. This is just one of those rare exceptions. We're gonna start this video off.
Thank God you don't make this a series. Also, just something like unrelated to the video, but really shave that shit you got on your chin, man. It's really patchy and looks really gross, just my opinion.
By triggering you.
Now, he didn't actually say this, but when he brings up triggering, it reminds me of a constant argument I hear from people. Trigger warnings are stupid, man. Exactly why are they stupid? Why are they so bad? When if you are somebody, say, who's been raped or who's gone through a war and has PTSD, if you watch something and there's something that involves rape or some guys getting shot in like Afghanistan or something, those things are going to, guess what, trigger you. So you put a warning up saying, hey, if these certain things trigger you, do not watch. Caution is advised. But no, triggered means fucking Tumblr feminazis.
You know what I'm doing? I'm clapping. Come on, guys. Didn't you know that clapping is the new form of triggering people? Yeah, you know the normal thing when someone's giving a speech and you're sitting in the crowd and they're saying something passionate that you love, you're like, yeah, man, speak the truth. You're so passionate about the stuff that you're talking about. Yeah! No. Recently there was a feminist conference in the UK in which the crowd was asked to actually stop clapping because you know what it does? It triggers you. It triggers me. Deep down.
Actually, you are being completely disingenuous, because if you read the article, I will go to the article right now, actually. Feminist conference, right? Where is it actually? Right there. Within 5 minutes. Some delegates are requesting that we move to jazz hands rather than clapping as it's triggering anxiety. Please be mindful. They're simply saying, hey, this can trigger anxiety. Can you please not do it? It's not that fucking bad. Like, if it does trigger anxiety, why would you want to do it? Why would you want to make someone have an anxiety attack? Like, this seems really stupid.
Down in the core, it strikes something.
It's also not saying that it triggers everyone. That clapping is something that everyone universally hates. It's saying it could trigger anxiety attacks. Whether that is true or not, I really don't know. But if that is what they think could happen, and that it's a possibility that could happen, why would you want to? What is the big deal of you doing jazz hands?
In us. So instead of doing the normal thing that people do is to clap to congratulate someone on something that they've said, they were asked to do this.
Oh no! How awful! Oh my god. God, the universe might very well just break.
Jazz hands! Because, you know, when you're giving a speech and you look in the crowd, the more natural thing to see is people doing this. Which one's more natural, huh?
Okay, if that's what you look like when you do jazz hands, I really hate to see you in a Broadway play. Because average people don't even go when they do jazz hands.
Yeah, come on, man, speak the truth. Oh, I must love your passion. Yeah, come on, speak more, speak more. Do you see how stupid this looks? Yeah, they were.
It looks stupid because you're intentionally trying to make it stupid with that face.
Asked to use jazz hands instead of clapping like normal people because it triggered them.
It could possibly trigger anxiety attacks. You're being completely disingenuous and you fucking know it. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is that?
See? I don't have to worry about you because you don't get triggered by anything.
Oh my god, that voice is... Oh, how much do I have to pay you to never make that voice ever again?
Yummy, yummy, yum, yum, yums. Hi, little baby. Little baby. Little baby. Little baby.
Okay, I'm just gonna pause the recording till he's done. Okay, I think he's about done.
You know it's a problem when I choose my dog over actual women.
No, that's just you being a massive fedora tipper.
Why are you looking at me like that? Come on. Keep your distance, please. Seriously, why are you looking at me in that way? You look like I'm a criminal or something, like I'm a rapist. Wait. What? I have the resemblance of your rapist. You're kidding me right now, right? No, you're not. You're not kidding. No. I'm not going to get up and move out of the room, and I'm not going to stop filming my video just because you feel that I resemble your rapist.
So, because you might remind someone of a very traumatic and horrible experience in their life, you just don't care. You don't care that every time you're around, you remind somebody of a very traumatic, horrible experience that causes a horrible mental trauma. So you're not just going to leave and get out of the room and just try your best not to be around that person. No, you're just going to say, fuck you, I don't care. Great idea.
No, I'm not getting out of this fucking chair. I'm not moving. No. I'm sitting right where I'm at, and if you really want to get me to
You sound like a fucking 5-year-old.
stop this video, then you're gonna have to either call the authorities or get a restraining order against me or whatever you do. I'm not this is my education. I am paying money for this education, and here you are talking to me telling me that I resemble your rapist, therefore I have no right to not only my classes but to be on campus. A male student someplace in Oregon was banned from campus due to his resemblance of a rapist that a
Sorry about that.
woman who was raped by this man, living thousands of miles away, felt that he held the resemblance of her rapist, therefore reported him, and he was banned from going to classrooms, all because he had a criminal investigation put on him because this woman reported him. I recently assisted...
I should point this out, that this is... You read this on Reason.com, and their tagline is... oh shit, give me a second. Yes, their adult tagline is free minds, free markets. So I would not actually believe them on anything because they're fucking probably fedora tipping ANCAPs, but let's say this actually did happen, which I kind of doubt it did. Yes, this man getting banned from campus was extreme and the wrong way to do it. However, this does not at all represent feminism as a movement. This is just saying, hey, this man resembles my rapist and makes me remember a very horrible, traumatic, and violent, mentally scarring experience in my life. So yes, they should be like put in different not put in different classes, put in different like time slots for different classes or something like that, where they wouldn't see each other. You know, as someone who claims to have been raped like you, say, Daniel, you think you'd be a bit more sympathetic.
The young man who was subjected by administrators at his small liberal arts university in Oregon to a month-long investigation to all of his campus relationships, seeking information about his possible sexual misconduct in them, who was ordered to stay away from the fellow student, cutting him off from housing, his campus job, and educational opportunities, all because he reminded her of the man who had raped her months before and thousands of miles away. He was found to be completely innocent of any sexual misconduct and was informed of the basis of the complaint against him only by accident and offhand. But the stay-away order remained in place and was so broadly drawn up that he was at constant risk of violating it and coming under discipline for that. So I'd like to give you gentlemen some fair warnings of the colleges that you're attending that this could very well happen to you. just be warned that you may be labeled a rapist and you may be banned from your classes and all of your educational opportunities.
No one said he was actually a rapist. You said it resembled a rapist. You said that yourself not 10 seconds ago.
Because a woman sees the resemblance of her rapist in you. And yet some people still think that women never make up false reports for rape.
No one actually said that. It's a complete straw man by you fucking equalists and MRAs. Nobody says that. You say we say that.
Simply having the resemblance of a rapist can get you banned from your college, university, take away your job and all your educational opportunities, then I can guarantee you there are some probably really bad, evil women out there who will use these type of accusations for their advantage. You give enough
And that has to do with feminism, how?
people power, they will take advantage of it. That I have no problem comparing this third wave of feminism to that of ISIS, Hitler, Stalin, and other such crazy...
Are you fucking serious right now? Are you seriously that fucking stupid? That you literally, that you use the word feminazi because you literally think third wave feminism, quote unquote third wave feminism, is that of Nazism and fucking Stalin Russia? Are you really that fucking stupid that you think that feminists today are the same as ISIS? You fucking... Last time I checked, there weren't feminists going around cutting people's heads off. Feminists haven't put a bunch of people in camps. Feminists don't go around throwing people in gulags all day because they're an enemy of the party. Jesus Christ, that was stupid.
Crazy dictators who had such an extremist dogma of their political ideologies that they had no problem destroying any sort of potential history. And what you're looking at here is an old photo that has sold millions of copies, and more recently this photo was announced to be, this piece of art was going to be shown at the Wimbledon Club, which is a tennis club in the UK. But no, this iconic photo that has sold millions of copies has been in museums, has been on display all around the world. These radical feminists got their tampons so bloody that they had to cry so...
That was so fucking... Jesus Christ, that was stupid. Like, no, you're fucking stupid.
Loud that this iconic photo was no longer going to be shown at this tennis club.
Okay.
This piece of art, because...
Okay, so... I have never seen that picture before. I've never heard of that picture before. I have never even heard of anyone who's heard of that picture before. You would think if it's so iconic, if it's so famous and popular, that people would hear about it, that I would know about it at least. But no, I have not once seen that picture before this video.
This feminist outcry of this somehow objectionable photo, which I don't see what it is
It's showing a woman's ass, which I guess can be objectifying, but not really. Like, can you actually, like, you don't link any sources to say it was actually feminists who want this thing taken down. You don't give any sources. You say, look at those dirty feminazis. Like, you just say it.
wrong, sexist, and degrades women. And this is why I compare the third wave of feminism to that of ISIS. It makes perfect...
No, I can already tell you it makes perfect sense, but it doesn't. First of all, you belittle the deaths of all the people in those Arab countries who have died because of ISIS. You belittle their deaths by comparing it to feminism. You belittle the deaths of all the Jews, the people who opposed Hitler's rule in the fucking concentration camps by comparing it to feminism and saying they're the same. You degrade all the people who had to live under Stalin's USSR, in the gulags, and even in just everyday life. You belittle those people, and you are fucking scum.
Logical sense when your political correctness dictates everything that you see and do, that you have to get rid of it, destroy it, because it's against or it doesn't...
Now you're talking about political correctness. What are you, a fucking conservative?
fall in line with your political ideology, you can expect more of this type of behavior months down the line. And this, ladies and gentlemen, along with the video that I made last week, a feminist crying over this photo right here because the Joker, the bad villain, is holding Batgirl, and somehow this photo implies that he's a rapist and sexual molester of her. They completely ignore the fact that that girl becomes a stronger person because of that experience. This is why I cannot take feminism seriously. This is why
feminists can't take you seriously, Mr. Rapzion, because you legitimately believe that feminism is like that of ISIS and Hitler and Stalin. Because you are that stupid. You are that fucking ignorant that you think that we feminists just want the genocide of men. How fucking dare you be male? No, you're fucking strawmanning feminism, and you fucking know you are.
I will never label myself a feminist. This is why I want nothing to do with feminism.
And feminism wants nothing to do with you, Daniel.
It certainly will never be about the equality among men and women. But
Because my equalisms, I mean, you gotta focus on the rights of both, right? It's totally not like one is more systematically oppressed and punished than others. Oh.
a real woman is right
Right here next beside me, puppy.
Dear fucking Christ.
Yeah. What a little puppy I love.
I gotta take my earbuds out.
Yep, 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 yep.
She's my real girl.
Jesus Christ, that was fucking awful.